Get ready, Mr. President. Here comes some free advice. I'm Michael Smerconish. Today in New York City, the response of President Trump and those in his inner circle to the Epstein situation only invites further scrutiny. He's acting like he has something to hide, guaranteeing that the controversy stays alive, creates division, not to mention angst within his base. Political wisdom has it that the cover-up is often worse than the crime. Here, there's no assertion of criminal conduct on the president's part, which is why his response is so baffling, unless he does have something to hide. So let's assume a few things. Let's assume first that there's no underlying illicit conduct on the president's part. Let's further assume that the birthday book does contain a submission from Trump or one that was submitted in his name. And let's further stipulate that his name is in the Epstein files. Here's what he should have said. Jeffrey Epstein was a past acquaintance of mine, one of many. I've been a public figure for decades, first in New York City, then worldwide. In that time, I've met and associated with many people, had my picture taken with tens of thousands over the years. I don't recall making a submission to his birthday book, but it's entirely possible that I did. Ever since Art of the Deal made me a celebrity almost 40 years ago, responding to requests from friends and the public in general, that was a full-time job. Back when communication was by mail that required a stamp, my staff received inquiries of all kinds for interviews, for books, for speaking engagements, TV and movie appearances, congratulatory greetings for birthdays, graduations, and bar mitzvahs. A birthday card from me doesn't necessarily mean anything more than somebody requested it. And given my past association with Epstein, I'd be surprised if my name were not in the mammoth investigation file that assessed his life right alongside of thousands of others. But here is what no file can document: that I was involved in any bad behavior of the type for which Epstein was ultimately charged in federal court, charges that came years after I cut ties with him. Epstein was a bad guy. We all know that now. And when I had the first inclination that he was unsavory, I ghosted him. That happened over 20 years ago. And since that time, I've been a leading voice calling for a full investigation. That's why I sent Todd Blanche to Florida this week. It's crazy that a guy who's been dead for 6 years has become such an object of morbid fascination. And my only regret is that he didn't live long enough to allow justice for those that he victimized who have my sympathy. Any questions?